Good afternoon, Zelda Speedruns 3. Time for another Majora's Mask Randomizer, Standard Tournament Season 5, Bracket Race, and Winner's Bracket Round 3 between Exodus and Eris. Joined in the comms booth by Alexander Harold and Katie Bean626. It's all yours, guys.
Hello.
Hello, thank you, Saber. This is definitely going to be a great race today. Eris and Exodus, two
Both insanely good runners.
Exactly. Anything you're hoping to see from this race today?
Well, a few things, at least lemons, but if there's no lemons, one of our always, that isn't aliens being required.
Yeah, I remember that one call where aliens was double required for both rewards.
Oh god.
Well, as always, until I see it, I'm always hoping for light arrow chest being required in some capacity.
Oh god, yeah. Litter to Cafe being hard required twice. That'd be evil. And the second one is like, Ocean Title Deed. That'd be spectacularly cruel.
Okay, but imagine if
to go find it again.
Okay, but imagine if it's like Moon's Tier and Land Title Deed, and then we have required scrub relocation on Cafe.
Oh god. And all that just to get Oath. So you can beat the rest of the seed. It's like, you know where it is, but you ain't getting it.
So we have a Deku start today.
Nice. That was a 50 on the tower, and Cafe has lots of love.
Yes, I think it was a brown chest on the straw roof.
Yeah, so unfortunately we will not be getting it.
Looks like both runners opting to go Laundry Pool for the ferry and heading straight up to North Clocktown for the Great Ferry rewards. I know a lot of runners have been... That is true. I know a lot of runners have been doing that as part of their opener lately. And like you said, it's a good opener. Good opener.
Yeah, it also routes really nicely into the observatory opener as well.
Ooh, Great Fairy Sword from the Great Fairy. Runners won't have to worry about combat today.
Yep. Oh look, extra money. And dirty audio. That's unfortunate. It sounds like it needs a shower.
Exodus giving us our first look at Town Tingle.
Oh no.
Ooh. Cafe's mask.
Oh, we're seeing Deku Playground day 1.
Makes sense. It's Sphere Zero.
Yeah. Actually, when I play, I always have music.
I think that was a brown chest in Bomber's hideout.
Yep, and this is in logic because we do have the Deku mask.
Yes. And it looks like a sword.
Oh my god,
Or-
we already got gilded.
Or was it
Oh.
letter to Mama? I'm not
No,
sure.
it was a sword. It was gilded.
Okay. Ah, it's interesting that it shows the gilded sword in the case, but it's actually the razor sword. And that's our first hint that Gossips is dead today.
We'll not be playing music to the rocks.
Nope.
Not this time around, at least.
I just completely missed what was on Postman. On Exodus' side.
We'll probably get another peek later. Oh my god, a bow on him! It's jutting out into his face!
Oh no. Exodus skipping ahead to room key reservation.
Yep, makes sense to me. Narrowly avoiding the Goron. And now, we got midnight meeting we can set up.
Although I'm not
Look at that.
aware. That's right, Midnight Meeting is in logic with that Deku mask.
Yep.
Completely forgot.
But the cafe mask isn't.
That's true.
Yet, anyway.
An attack upgrade on Madame Aroma. Well, if we find magic or any projectile, then
Yeah, then
that
it
cafe
is.
mask will be in logic.
I love it. Oh, when like Link falls to the floor. Yeah, that's gotta be painful, especially with how it's jutting out of his head.
It's always interesting to see when runners peak Postman, because I don't have really his route in Clocktown memorized or anything, but just have to plan around it, I guess. Seeing him in Clocktown.
Yeah.
Like, I know he leaves the post office at exactly 9 a.m. And
Yeah.
usually,
And he returns at not at 3 p.m.
hmm,
That's also when the postman minigame can start too.
yeah, for me, if I don't see him at 9 a.m. or I don't see him when I'm timing room key reservation, then I just might go the whole cycle without seeing him. I think that was a piece of heart in
Yeah,
The bomb
it was
shop?
for the bomb bag.
We did get a Kamaro mask off of Guru Guru, so Exodus will be able to check that right away.
Yep. Alright, now were the twins anything? Link falling through the staircase. Nope, just a vanilla heart piece. The usual. But both of them having a very, very similar opener.
Yeah, not that much divergence so far.
Then again, it gets rid of a lot of the time-based stuff. Like you're using these as time wasters for for rescuing Granny, and in this case, also midnight meeting. Oh no! At least it's not the cursed tome, but still.
Yes, at least that one doesn't give us any time loss.
Alright, the count to 19. Nice. Very clean. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
That's out of logic until we get the bunny hood.
Hopefully none of our wasps will lead to bunnyhood. If that's our logically required first magic.
Twin Islands Way of the Hero. But having Great Fairy Sword for the Dongos, super nice. No complaints.
And nothing on Dodongos today. Ace Arrow Chest is dead. So no GBT work today.
At least it means that we get a clean GPT when going through it.
Assuming we don't get Great Bay Temple Foolish. Bank 3
Bank
is
3,
dead.
Moon's Tier, and that's dead.
Sorry for anyone who wanted Scrub Relocation.
But, yeah, it'd still be, even if it was foolish, it'd still be a pretty linear progression for Great Bay Temple. And, oh no, the all-night mask.
We are a room key and a piece of paper away from being able to full clear Stockpot it.
Oh my god, an inaccessible big chest, of course. That's the worst feeling.
Yes, and almost 13 minutes in, here come our quad hints.
Dompe digging is required. It has the keg. But where's the Zora mask? Oh my god! Oh my god, that is 2. And East Clocktown Way of the Hero.
I don't think we found anything in East Clocktown, but oh my goodness! 2 required always hints today, folks.
Yep.
Yes, thank you, Saber, for rolling this seed. This is spicy.
But now we have East Clocktown as well. And, well, the Termina Field Scrub is nothing.
That East Clocktown way, the hero, it could be that bow on the postman's head.
Oh, it probably is.
The question is, where's Letter to Mama? That's a big chest in South Termina Field.
Oh my god. A wallet.
A wallet? Well, at least the business scrub only had a purple rupee, so spend 100 rupees to get 50 rupees. Our runner's probably not.
The hero.
So that's all of our walks. So Twin Islands, East Clocktown, and Deku Palace. Oh, small chest.
Room key.
Room key. So, imagine if it just says Stockpot Inn is foolish.
Oh no, that'd be horrible. You know what's the possibility? Is that one of our Watts is just for the bunny hood.
That is true. Oh, Exodus going to do midnight meeting before saving Bomb Granny.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Because then you could just warp in. Because the event doesn't start until like 20 after 12. So you have a little bit of time. And you can just check that room key anytime, so it's not a big deal.
True. It's probably best to route in room key with staff room chest on night 3.
Yep. Ooh. I just gotta get it. It's about, what, 15 after?
Yeah, plenty of time. We are just missing a piece of paper for the Stockpot in full clear. Because we have All Night's Mask, we have Room Key, we have Cafe's Mask.
Yep. Oh my god. A bomb bag on Bomb Granny.
It's appropriate, at least.
She sells them, she doesn't give them. Yes, midnight meeting is set up. In fact, Exodus had already done it. Well, we got our out of logic projectile.
Yeah, we still don't have a way to even get into Deku Palace yet to fulfill that loss. Because without a bottle, a bow, or a pictograph box, we have no way of getting there.
Or even Zora's Mask. We aren't getting Zora's Mask until we get access to Woodfall Temple and completion. And Exodus using displacement to get these rupees. You can almost hand in Bank 1, I think. I don't know how much he has in the bank, but this is pretty close to just being able to do Bank 1 here.
I'm not sure how much rupees he's put in the bank, 'cause I know
Eris
did the
put it. He might have enough. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, that'd be horrible.
Imagine if we have a Way of the Hero bottle. Because maybe Zora could lock every other bottle. And you need a bottle for Butler.
Yeah. True. You know what opened up though is Honey and Darling.
Yes, this could have our missing projectile.
Oh, so the room is the sword.
We are at sword percent.
Yeah, we truly are.
So, what's your order for Honey and Darling? What's your most liked and most least liked day to do it?
2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1.
I think
What?
I really like day 3, I think. Because day 2, I run the risk of just running off.
I like Bomb Skip Ball. Bomb Chew the targets is kind of lame though. You can bomb kids in this game and stun them. Oh my god. Alright, that is Bomber Kids. Bank 1 is dead. Bomber Kids is just another 20 rupees.
It's looking more likely that East Clocktown Wath is that bow.
Oh, 100%.
So all we have left is... we could have a case where we could need letter to Mama twice. One
That
for
is
the
a possibility.
postman, one for Madame Aroma.
Yep. Exodus also getting his piece of heart. Well, as far as it stands right now, it looks like Exodus is just a slight bit ahead of Eris, but not by very much. I say that because they've done exactly the same checks between the two of them. Well, we do have to go into a graveyard night 3 because the powder keg is on Dompe, so that is a possibility.
I believe this is a new check on Exodus' side.
Yes, it is. P-Hat has not been done by anybody, and it will stay undone. Well, never mind. Hoping for some extra cash, which is reasonable. Could you imagine if... Oh god! That was Great Bay Temple completely foolish.
It wouldn't be a Season 5 seed if we had one redundant hint.
Yep.
With the Ice Arrow chest being hinted dead.
Beaver Race 1 is dead.
I imagine both of our runners will check all Knight's Mask. Once
Probably soon.
probably once they're done, maybe doing
Oh my
Southern
god.
Swamp.
Swamp title deed on on Milk Road map.
That's good toilet paper. And there's our 100% stockpot in full clear potential.
It is. It's still
Lack
out
of
of logic. Alright, we're getting horse race. It would be nice for one change for MMR would be having it so that so if a place is foolish, then the sometimes can't generate there.
That would be nice.
Oh, TR has this, so does the Combo Rando, and so does Twilight Princess Rando. Now, how quickly... Yeah, they're like neck and neck right now. No. It's one of the
They really are. I imagine both will head to Southern Swamp now.
Oh,
I mean-
yeah, naturally.
I mean, going west isn't a bad play, because that grotto behind the fisherman's hut is notorious for having something. Especially with it's a bit of a dry start, as far as
Yeah.
items are.
Exodus is farming some cash for Bank 2, it looks like. It's actually not a bad idea here, because this is it's still a relatively fast and simple means of getting a lot of rupees, and Eris is doing the same exact thing.
Especially with the Sphere Zero wallet.
Yeah. Especially since you know Bank 3 is dead.
Deku Palace is still Way of the Hero. And that's a piece of heart in the tree.
Yep. Alright, what do you have for us, Tingle?
Stonks.
You put in 40, you get 50 back. I mean,
Still net gain.
net gain, yeah. Well, I mean, no, they got 3 things to do. They had to initially put in the Deku mask, and then the wallet and the bomb bag, and that's it. Oh my goodness.
I think it was just a piece of heart on the tourist center roof.
Yeah, and well, we're not getting that. We don't need all that extra health. Thankfully, it isn't like OOT, where there's actually a mini-boss that punishes you for having too many hearts.
Mountain Village is foolish.
That's a
That's
nice
nice.
foolish. Like, it is one of the worst places to visit back to for that. It also removes a wallet check. If you really want some cursed ones, I've been getting a couple cursed ones in Twilight Princess Rendo recently.
Oh yes, Shan, I'm glad you got your wish of Butler today.
Yeah, Hugo's gonna starve. Oh my god, yes.
We're still missing 2 always hints. So there is potential for some more spice.
Yep. I think I know what Eris is going to be doing here. He's going to be doing all Knight's mask checks. Oh, yeah. Panic Basket on, oh, never mind. The items are somewhere in the game, they just aren't, generous. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I think we might have lost Exodus for a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like, there's some sort of bug happening.
That is a hook shot on Eris's side.
Oh my god.
On Grandma 1. I think... Yeah, I don't think that All Knight's mask was projectile locked or anything. So I think that puts us back in logic.
Yeah, it does.
And
got a
letter
bow
to
as
Mama.
well. Yep.
Ooh, that's a big chest and staff room. Keaton mask. That is foolish, because Mountain Village is foolish.
Well, there is actually a chance that it could be required. Because,
no.
Yeah, actually there is. There's some complicated logic associated with Keaton Mask. Where if it locks, if Keaton locks Springtime, then it can be required. I've had it before where it had fire arrows with Mountain Village Foolish before.
Guess so, yeah. Okay.
But yeah, Keaton can lock Springtime. If it was Milk Road, then yeah, Keaton would be 100% foolish. But because it's Mountain Village, there's actually a chance it could be required.
There is our twin mold logic. Oh, Eris is save scumming for letter to Mama. Can't blame her. They'll let you know if it is not double required.
No. I wouldn't bother with the 100 rupee. Like, the bow will just give you so much more in the long run. Because you can just kill Takuri for like 200 rupees. Which, Exodus's connection is having a few issues. Like, dropping frames and such. Like on his personal stream. Uh-oh. Seems to be a full connection cut out now. That's unfortunate.
Eris heading west, likely killing some time before heading back to East Clocktown for Postman.
Yep.
And with that bow in hand, Eris will have access to Deku Palace.
Yep. Well, it was already, like, physically available as soon as she got the hook shot.
That's true, that's true. And she'll be giving us our first look at Great Bay Coast Tingle as well.
Yeah. Whereas from what I'm seeing on Exodus's personal stream, he is doing Deku Palace
Gotcha.
while waiting for the bow. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, you could tell that he's having connection issues. It's a lot of, like, dropped frames. Well, yeah, I mean, he also got the letter to Mama, so naturally.
Eris picking up a couple's mask off of Great Bay Coast Tingle. Won't be able to hand it in this cycle, but they'll be good to turn in next cycle, considering the East Clocktown Way of the Hero. Although it's probably just fulfilled by the bow, but always full clear your wafts.
Okay, I didn't get to... There was something on the heart piece in Deku Palace, but I couldn't quite see it because, frames. It's a bit threadbare for the beginning, is what I'm seeing. Well, it looked like it was something of interest. It's just that I didn't get a good look at what that something. Oh, it was Bremen Mask. That's what it was. He found Bremen Mask in Deku Palace.
Acquired lemons, perhaps?
Possibly.
Acquired It's in a Way of the Hero location.
Yeah. It is.
And Town Archery just has a piece of heart.
Yeah, because unfortunately, on Exodus' side, it's basically kind of like a slideshow because ISPs in the States are not particularly the greatest. Right. This was a big chest earlier that we couldn't get to in Road to Ikana Canyon. No. That was disappointing.
Container. Imagine if it was like Captain's Hat.
Oh god. That'd be funny and terrible at the same time. But with that, we actually have 2 songs we can check now. Song of Time check and Sonata. It's, Exodus is still getting there. It's just unfortunately a little bit of connectivity issues. Oh, it's Lullaby on Sonata.
Ooh. Well, we're still quite a ways away from being able to access Snowhead, even with that.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh.
But yeah, there's the Bremen right there. And with no powder keg and no Goron mask, you might have to go all the way to day 3. Yeah, just to check lemons.
I assume that's all we found of interest in Deku Palace was Bremens and Lullaby.
Well, we're trying to get to the Bean Grotto. It's just, it's not the easiest when connectivity issues are involved.
Yes.
Alright, I'm just trying to see. I could not see. Because it skipped the frames that had the item.
Well, we'll certainly see on Eris' side.
Yeah, we definitely will. Let's see what Bean Daddy has.
Just money.
Convenience, though. So yeah, either it's Bremen's or it's
Lullaby.
Lullaby. I'm leaning towards Bremen's at the moment. I mean, for no particular bias.
It could
Wink,
be
wink.
a waft to a waft, though. It could be a waft Lullaby for springtime checks in Twin Islands.
That's also very true. Although we kind of need, fire arrows and Goron mask to make that happen. Whereas Lemons is in logic.
I hope we are blessed with the required Dompe, Butler, and Lemons. That would be a truly blessed seed.
Oh, there's something in Woodfall.
2 somethings in Woodfall. A bottle? We need one of those?
That is a bow-locked bottle, by the way. Oh my goodness.
Well, not quite.
And a bomb bag.
Is that bottle bow locked? I think it's just projectile locked.
Projectile locked. At the very least, yeah.
Yes, and right now on Exodus' side, we do see him in Woodfall.
Yeah.
Just as a note, what we are seeing, we're about 5 minutes behind due to all of the connectivity issues. So we're not sure where Exodus is right now.
Yeah.
Is that another big chest in Woodfall?
Oh my goodness.
Waff
Yeah.
rub and mask for Vanilla Bunny Hood.
Oh,
I like
that's
it. I
evil.
like it.
I love it.
And there's letters.
And letter to cafe. There's an easy piece of paper you can get rid of.
Yes, and we do have access to hand in that swamp title deed up north.
Yep.
And Eris has plenty of time to turn that in.
Yep. Because she also inverted time.
Yes.
Imagine putting a woman's letter into the toilet, and then getting a frog.
Frog.
I know at least one person that'd be very happy. Yeah, because unfortunately with now we're getting... Oh my god, that's ocean title deed! Oh my god, no, not on... Oh my god. You just better hope it's not required. That's all I say. If you're a runner.
If you're a watcher, you just hope it's spicy.
If you're a watcher, then you're hoping for a lemon.
And you're just glad that you're not running the seed.
Of course.
It is New Wave on Skull Kid.
Yeah, I could see Granny stories to day 3 for lemons. Especially with the ambiguity of Wath right now. And that is... Oh my god, that is... That's a New Wave. Funnily enough, it doesn't actually even matter if it's there, because Zoramask is locked behind... Sonata, or like Blue Boss Warp anyway, technically speaking.
So...
Yes, Eris does indeed have Lullaby.
Does this mean that our boss Blue Warp
Well, Zora Mask, like, to get into is locked behind beating a boss. And the only time that it's the springtime that has the dumb logic. Well, it's not springtime.
It's just post-dungeon checks, I thought.
No, it's specifically like springtime checks.
We could
pretty
still have
sure.
Sonata on Boss Blue Warp, though. And that would also make Great Bay Temple completely foolish.
Yep, checking Keaton here because he could actually be just have the Goron mask. Vanilla Oath is also possible, but we'll have to see. Oh, it's just some cash, but no complaints. Cash is always good to have in this game.
Where is Bo? Bo is on turning in the letter to Mama to the postman. So I believe
Postman's freedom.
Exodus. Yeah, Exodus I believe is about to pick up his bow.
I'm pretty sure he would already have it. It's just that his
We're
connectivity
behind.
issues is like making the feed significantly behind now.
Yeah, I think I see on his timer he's at 42 minutes right now.
Yeah, it would cost 40 at Twin Islands. Because it was
yes.
Milk Road map. But we are checking Couple's Mask on Eris's side.
Can't blame her. It's the way of the hero location.
Yep. I mean, the bow does a pretty good job of that already, but, like... We'll just see what else we can find here. Because it doesn't have to have just one... Oh my god! Wow, we got Keg! We have another song, by the way.
Not quite yet. We do need to find the Goron mask for a song.
No, not that. I mean the Graveyard song.
Oh, Graveyard song. Yes, yes. Eris immediately heading towards Graveyard.
Of course. I mean, it's check dance right now.
Yes.
Yeah, I could see that, very much so. That or Goron Mask is in Graveyard as well. But yeah, more than likely is like Sonata in Graveyard. Because that would give us quite a few checks to do. Yeah, fire arrows is possible. Yeah, the Great Fairy Sword is going to be really handy this seed with the Iron Knuckles that we're going to have to fight. I almost called them Dark Nuts because I've been playing Twilight Princess and that's what they are. Well, it's 100 rupees in the graveyard grotto, so...
Did we peek what was on Keto?
Not yet. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, we're about to see what song it is on here. Healing! Oh my goodness.
Captain's hat was on Couple's Mask turn-in.
Yep. Yeah, gotta find Goron, because that's probably where Sonata is at this point. Man, I love having long jumps in this game.
Very clean. Bomb
Yep.
recoils.
Making them look easy. Right. And they're setting up for a death warp here. Ooh, that is unfortunate. Zora will be pretty close to go mode, if not to completely go mode, if that was the case. Which could and would probably explain the foolish Great Bay Temple. Because at that point, there's like literally nothing left. So, in the meantime, it looks like Exodus got Mask of Truth and Romani Mask. I couldn't tell you where they were, but he has also gotten New Wave Bossa Nova as well. However, he has not gotten the Couple's Mask yet.
It's the Couple's Mask again.
Right. So Exodus went north, and then, well, was going north until his internet started to have a real panic attack. And, like, to the point of just being really difficult to keep following along.
Yeah, because I think his stream died again, and I thought he was heading to maybe check Pillar, Road to Akana Pillar.
He was checking. He was gonna go check north. It looked like on my end. Oh yeah, actually, this should be able to get tingled in soon.
Oh, it's right. It's on Ikana map purchase.
And Eris is going to be grabbing the powder keg here. But yeah, Exodus should be then grabbing the couple's mask soon.
There is a chance that Exodus found Mask of Truth in Twin Islands.
Yeah. Because he can do at least one of the checks there with like Scarecrow Song and Hookshot logically, or if you really want to, you can take your fish out for a walk. I love doing that trick. There's also the precise recoil flip that you can do as well. But yeah, happy 1 hour.
Happy 1 hour.
That's a locked bottle. Oh my god. The Romani, the Chateau Romani on the fish. Classic.
I think we have Exodus back up on Restream.
Yeah, yes we do. I did in fact refresh.
I'm just gonna refresh one again. There we go.
The fish was so hungry it didn't care.
The fish could have had infinite magic.
It had infinite magic. It was just didn't care about enough. Yeah, unfortunately, there's about 4 minutes difference between the two. I don't know. All I know is that I'm actually going to be at SGL this week. So there's another copy of that hint. Okay, that's a brown chest.
You might be a bit ahead on Exodus's side.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at his personal feed. My bad.
That's alright.
So I had it up for when he was having connectivity issues. Well, she's gonna lose the keg regardless.
nothing of note in Cape. Is that another bomb bag on Like?
I don't know, but I'm struggling to see that too.
It's either a bomb bag or could have been the Giant's wallet. I don't think it was Goron, because it didn't have a face.
Well,
and we know it's not
Exodus
Keg.
is gonna be getting that captain's hat.
Eris heading north. We'll see on her side whether that Mask of Truth was found in Twin Islands or not.
Yeah. We can only do one check there, so... And looks like Exodus is gonna be going to the graveyard.
Makes sense.
Hoping for the song.
Say that Captain's Hut is in quite a convenient location in East Clocktown, because then you just head east.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Dompe routing's a bit of a thing.
Yeah.
We still don't have very much in the hour. Like, man, this seed was not very nice when it came to items.
Yeah, what do we have left? I know.
Well, we have lemons and we have dog race.
And we have swamp archery. And we have healing Kume.
Oh wait, that's not. That was beans. Beans on Twin Island, but we know that's can't be it. So it was probably like Goron Village.
Yeah, probably Lens Cave.
Oh, 100%.
Or Swamp Tidal Eternin.
Oh, that's a possibility too. No, not this time. We already have access to beans.
Yeah, I think the only way to get a bean of the hero is if...
We have no means of actually accessing beans otherwise.
Yeah.
Blue pea, we're not getting that. Well, that's not where the Mask of Truth was.
Must have been Lens Cave.
Yeah. Well, there's something big here, so yeah. That's where the Romani mask was too. I believe that's where the Mask of Truth was here. Yep.
Yep.
Well, I'm pretty certain that we're not gonna need Romani mask. It is possible, but I'm not gonna put my money on it. Oh God, Clifford would be cruel. Because it's actually in logic.
Yes, I consider Clifford to be one of the worst places for Zora Mask to be.
I had that before. Oh my God, in my Scrubs run, that was actually where one of them was. And we are getting a Camaro check on Eris's side. Good time to do it.
Yes, I know Zora is on Butler, but we could have something like Gore on Mask or Mirror Shield on Clifford or Arcana Access.
Yep.
You know, it's looking more and more likely we could have required lemons.
So in the vanilla game, there's a piece of heart that is in the cliff face near Pirate's Fortress entrance. That's what Clifford is. Where you have to hook shot your way up there, plant a bean, and also play Scarecrow's song. It is a truly, truly cursed timeline, is all I can say. But you could skip most of that if you have a bomb bag, because you could do recoil flips and long jumps just to get around it. There's no big red dog in MM, but there's a small blue dog.
That would be an interesting mod, though, if you replace, like, Goat with Clifford. The big red dog.
Big dog.
Yes, justice for Blue Dog.
When are we gonna get the cosmetic setting for when like for Mask of Truth, like you choose the dog you want to win?
That would be fun. Then, you know, everyone's just gonna pick Blue Dog.
Of course. I mean, it's been
That would
long
be justice.
overdue.
That would be justice.
Oh my God, imagine all giant dogs. Right, we also have Macau, too. Oh my goodness. And Ocean Spider House chest, too, is also in Logic. Yeah, this wouldn't actually be a bad time for Eris to do that check.
With the bow and Captain's Hat as Way of the Hero items? It
Yeah.
would definitely make a lot of sense.
Alright, Macau. He
Nope.
was $20.
It's actually just his tip for the Song of Healing. That's
No,
what
that
he's
was
paying us.
That's his will. And it looks like she's not going to be going into it quite yet.
Okay, I don't think she's been to Cape.
I don't think so, really, either. Yeah. Just kind of hit the owl and left. Understandably. Now the question is, what is Exodus going to do here? Well, I mean, after getting the powder keg, obviously.
You know, I think if I were Exodus, I would consider just picking up the big Poe to get myself closer to Bank 2.
Nah. Or you just saga tie back and hopefully just search for the Goron mask. Plus, I mean, you get 50 on the tower every time anyway, so it's not like a big deal either way.
Or maybe Exodus has already done Bank 2. And we didn't see
I couldn't
it.
tell you. Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
We'll get another look at the Lake.
Yep. But it looks like Exodus is going to be doing ranch stuff here. Playing Lemons and the dog race here. Not a bad strategy.
I still couldn't see it was on Lake. I'm pretty sure it was a bomb bag, but...
Yeah, Clifford, Lemons, dog race. Neither of them have done swamp archery, but that's what it looks like is on Eris's side. Which technically means that Lemons and dog race are more check dense. Okay, so it was a bomb bag.
And I think this is going to be our very first look at Ranch.
Oh, and heal Kuume too, because they did not have a bottle going into the Southern Swamp. That is indeed correct. But now we'll see if we require Cave Johnson's services for aperture science. Snowhead is also foolish. Oh, that is actually pretty big.
I think Boss Blue Warp is going to have to be Storms at this point.
Yep, I'm in full agreement with that.
What was that?
Ocean Spider House is dead. It's day 1.
Okay.
Because we already have our sometime since.
Oh, I didn't know if it was Swamp or Ocean. Spider House.
You know, the possibility is that Zora unlocks Goron. Alright. But we are getting a dog race on Exodus's side. And swamp archery. It depends. We do have to just find either Goron mask or like some way to get into Kana, but I doubt it. It's probably Probably storms on Blue Boss Warp.
Nothing on Swamp Archery. Yeah, because we're still a ways away of being able to do Egos. Because we would need Mirror Shield, Icona Access, and Light Arrows, and Ice Arrows, logically, in order to get the song off of Egos at this point. Whereas Goron, that's already 2 songs there.
Aw, Blue Dog lost! You got annihilated too, unfortunately. Milk!
Another bottle!
And this one is not bottle locked. It is bow locked though. Yes, double required. Fisherman
Fisher.
game is dead, so that is our last always. And it is now Lemon's time.
Everyone, get your dancing emotes in chat.
Or all 10 of your lemons. Perfect, there we go. Beautiful. 10 lemons.
Yes, powder keg is required. It was hinted required.
But look at them, jumping for joy as they grow up. They went from little lemons to big chickens. And that's Goron Mask! So, Bremen Mask is required!
We have the blessed seed of required butler, required Dompe, and required lemons.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine if people got that? Like, someone could get that early on. Just
So-
like if...
So I would say that Exodus has a lead right now. Since he did get it on stream before Eris, and due to
He's 4
connectivity
minutes-
issues, yeah, he's
Yeah.
4 minutes ahead of what we're seeing right now.
4 minutes behind of what... Yeah, he's 4 minutes ahead of what we're seeing right now.
Yeah.
Well, actually 14 minutes, but...
20 minutes?
Yeah, elemental arrows, Icona access, and mirror.
Yeah, I think the only world where Boss Blue Warp isn't storms would be if it's like Elegy and Fire Arrows were in Stone Tower Temple or something.
Yeah, Blue Boss Warp just has to lock fire arrows.
Yeah, I think we're having a little bit of issues on Exodus's side again.
Yep. Unfortunate. But we can make the assumption that whatever song Eris gets from Ranch, Exodus will have as well. There's... What boss would fall? You just open the door and get the item and get out. It looks like, oh. Am I getting into a recursion where it's just back in time? Okay, I just fixed it. I had to never mind. Yeah, because I'm getting some glitchy problems with...
Yeah, I think Exodus is having some more connectivity issues. I think it's just stopping his stream at the same point. So I can see some of Exodus's stream on his channel, but it's sort of like a slideshow.
Yep, the lag has hit again.
But he's just started. He just started the ranch mini game for the song.
Well, if you have a local recording, thankfully, it's not a big deal too much. It just is slightly annoying with connectivity issues, but it is something you generally can't control, unfortunately.
Okay, what song do we have off of Ranch? Will we get the frames on Exodus's side?
No, he'll put it on his tracker if
that's true. That's true.
If we miss those frames,
I believe we did miss the frames.
I'm pretty certain we missed them. But my best guess is probably Sonata.
Imagine if it was Storms, though. And it was required Pamela.
Well, how are you going to get to Pamela? No ice arrows, no mask.
Oh, I think it was Sonata. And... Yep. Sonata.
Yep, Sonata. Yep, that makes sense. And he just beats Woodfall Temple then. Yeah, we still don't have logical magic, by the way. As a reminder, it is locked behind the bunny hood.
Have we done any magic locked checks? Like hard magic lock checks?
No. Because we don't have anything other than Deku Bubbles to use magic with. And I guess the spin attack if you really want to be pedantic. Well, we are about to see a magic lock check here. For a couple of them. And that looked like 20 rupees on the pillar. Don't need that. But Exodus is making his way through Woodfall Temple.
Well, Eris is opting to head to Snowhead Temple, looks like. Or at least going
Setting
to hit
up the owl, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, she was probably looking to get something in Path to Snowhead.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because those 2 checks could throw a lot of people off. I have won many races because of those items. Yep, Snowhead Temple is indeed foolish, but Path to Snowhead is slightly different.
I think that was a gilded chest in the underwater Twin Islands.
Yeah, but we have no access to it.
That is true, but we are only a fire arrow away from accessing it. Since we'll be able to get Zora Mask off of Butler.
True. We're about to see the song. I have to refresh feed again. Alright, what is the song on Crying Goron? Elegy.
So I think that does confirm that Boss Blue Orb has to be Storms at this point.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Because it unless fire arrows are locked behind Zora.
Yes.
Well, nope. Oh, well, it's kind of crashed on me on the believe it's the map chest or compass chest. It's the one with the dragonflies.
Yes,
Oh.
I think they went forward a few frames.
Full offline. You'll be back soon. I'm pretty sure at this point it is. Behind Zora.
We could find the bunny hood on right side Woodfall Temple.
Well, if he's been local recording, which a lot of players who have experience typically do that because of shenaniganry like this. Heck, I always have a local recording of, like, my races.
Same.
It just makes things easier for race mods. Because you never know when something like this could happen. Especially with how notoriously unreliable American internet service providers are. That's Lens! So, the only... the magic using that is, like... is out of logic still. So I'm certain then that Exodus has Lens. Because it's something you get on the way to getting the boss key and bow chest here.
Yes, and I just got a little bit of some frames from Exodus. Exodus has beaten Woodfall Temple and is bringing the Deku Princess back. And looking at Exodus's tracker, it does seem that Storms is Boss Blue Warp.
Yep, makes sense. But yeah, Postman's minigame. The bunny hood we have not seen yet. That's like the whole crux of why we're still looking for logic. But man, I would hate to be in the runner's shoes for how cursed this seed is.
Logically. I mean, even out of logic, this seed is, a bit of a headache.
Better. Yep. You know, be really cursed. Imagine, required, Picto box.
Well, at the very least...
Wait! Exodus has a Picto box. Just looking at his feed again. He got a Picto box.
Is Picto box off of Oldolwa? That's
Oh
like
my
probably...
God.
That would probably be like one of the worst locations for Picto box to be is off of Oldolwa. So once you beat Windfall Temple, you're locked out of the Pictobox check in Southern Swamp.
You know, the scarier part is I've actually had that happen twice in my Scrubs run. And both times it was required. One logically and one hard require.
Oh, or it could just be right here, maybe.
Yeah, probably right here. Oh
There
my
we go.
God! Just like, yep. Well, I'm probably just gonna beat the boss anyway. I'll just go back in time if I need to.
I mean, there's really nothing keeping a runner on this cycle.
But Exodus is definitely getting Zora Mask, so. Yep. Well, it could have Bunny Hood, but it wouldn't be Wath. It'd have to be then a magic locked Bunny Hood. Oh my God.
So, another potential location for fire arrows. We could have fire arrows off of Pamela, I believe.
No.
No?
It's possible, because it does lock both of those dungeons.
We'd need to find ice arrows and Akana access and Bunny Hood or magic somewhere.
Yeah, I really don't think so. So, the Postman minigame, you're logically required to have the Bunny Hood to actually complete the minigame. However, you can do it without the Bunny Hood. Yeah, Pirate's Fortress is full clearable here.
Even without magic. Bunny Hood could be in Great Bay. No, Bunny Hood cannot be in Great Bay Temple. Never mind. Great Bay Temple is foolish.
Yep.
Pinnacle Rock could also be where Magic or Bunny Hood is.
Yeah, that is very true too. What a terrible day for a cursed internet connection, eh?
Yes, I think Exodus's internet has met with a terrible fate.
Yes.
Wait,
you know, the funny thing is that we might actually see the Giants hint.
That's true. This is a good... Having the Mirror Shield have Oath is very good for Oath Hint. Because if it's for Captain's Hat or for Keg, then you're just gonna have to wait at the clock tower. Did both Exodus and Eris name themselves E?
Yeah.
E versus E today.
I mean, Exodus, Eris. I see no issue with that.
Exactly.
But at this point, Exodus's feed is almost 9 minutes behind that of Eris's. Probably even more. But we can assume at this point that Exodus has the mirror shield, or not mirror shield, the Zora mask.
Yes, yes. He is soaring out of the Deku Shrine right now.
In the limited amount of frames that we have access to.
Exodus heading to Mountain Village after obtaining Zora Mask.
Oh, is he gonna be... Oh, Darmani?
He never
No, wait, he can't do that. It's not
He never went and did Baby Goron yet.
True. So he's gonna grab Elegy. You know, what'd be really cursed. Imagine if fire arrows were in Hot Spring Water Grotto.
Well, we still need... Well, I mean, we don't... Logic is a suggestion, but we can't logically do Hot Spring Water Grotto right now. Eris heading to Coast.
Probably Pirate's Fortress and the whole surrounding area. Oh, and Clifford too. We're gonna be seeing Clifford.
And you know, Zora could also just lock magic, and that would make both Snowhead Temple and Great Bay Temple foolish completely.
Yeah.
I think that is LNG for Exodus.
Yep.
Exodus heading to Coast. And again, we are 10 minutes behind on
Oh
Exodus'
my god,
side.
he jumped like 8 minutes now to like only being 4 minutes behind again.
Oh, let me refresh Exodus' stream.
Yeah, it seems like it's back with connectivity.
Oh!
And he is in sewers. There's the logical magic. Whoops, sorry. I'm ahead. My apologies.
Yeah, I'll wait until Eris is in sewers.
But we found the mirror shield as well, so we'll not be seeing the Giant's Hint. But yeah, we also have logical magic now. So, yeah. Oh, Pirate's Fortress had light arrows at some point because on his personal tracker he has lights.
And Garo Mask.
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Must have been a loaded Pirate Fortress.
Yeah. Looking pretty loaded now. We're just missing ice arrows and fire arrows, basically. Which also just puts the Shiro into logic. There's the Garo mask. It's in the fish tank. And Exodus also just doing treasure chest game. Good time to do it when you're going over to the east. But he also bought a red potion so that he can do Shiro on the way. But it also put Hot Spring Water Grotto into logic now as well. Oh, that was a wallet at because that was the last bomb back in Pirate's Fortress.
I remember that ocean title deed.
Uh-huh. It may be coming into play.
We could see some ice arrows just right over there.
Yep.
Or fire arrows.
Lens was in Ocean Title Deed is on All Knight's Mask purchase. But the lens was in Woodfall Temple, which is in logic. The magic being locked behind Woodfall Temple completion is pretty funny. So that means Shiro could have something of interest. Whether he will, though, is a different story. But there's also that wallet on Like now, because it was confirmed not being a bomb bag. Oh, it was in... light arrows were in sewers. Okay, that makes sense.
You know, I think at this point...
There's only, Ocean Spider House Day 1 chest left? For Bunny Hood?
We still need to fulfill our Twin Islands wath. Because all we found is a bean. So it's either has to be fire arrows in Hot Spring Water Grotto, or ice arrows are locked in springtime.
Yeah, the magic in sewers is not magic locked. But it looks like Exodus is thinking about hot spring water right now. Because he only has to climb once for Hot Spring Water Grotto, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, with Mountain Village Foolish is probably, in my opinion, one of my favorite Foolishes, since it does lock out both smithies.
You know, both smithies are, extremely cursed. But yeah, Exodus is definitely doing this just for Hot Spring Water Grotto. Because if this is like fire arrows, then that basically means that he has another dungeon completion at least. And there was a big chest in springtime as well.
We could have both fire and ice in Twin Islands.
Yeah, that's very much possible. Alright. He's just making his way over. He's just bombing. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh. This could be well required. All we need to put that into well into logic is our ice arrows.
I think Shrine might be the play.
Oh god, yeah, that's open.
So it's either we find fire arrows somewhere else, like in Shrine, and then Springtime could have ice arrows. Or we find ice arrows somewhere else and fire arrows are in the well.
Mm-hmm. Either we're talking to mummies or we're doing fights.
Or both.
Oh, yeah. It looks like Eris is going into Secret Shrine. Oh my god. Especially if you know how much she hates this place.
You know what else we haven't seen?
Zora Hall.
Zora Hall, and I believe we still have not seen Ocean Spider House Chest.
Yeah, that's true too. Ocean Spider House chest is also not done yet. Yes. What have they done to her? There's also rescuing Granny in the red potion Granny.
Kome?
Yeah. Although that's a new cycle.
Yes, for both of our runners, I believe.
Oh, and the tingle picture too. Because of the Picto box in Woodfall Temple. Alright, so Lulu's heart piece is nothing. How about Evan's royalties? Alright, let's see. Uh-oh.
Oh.
So, well is in logic now, so, you might want to just do well here, especially where that Gibdo was. Because we know fire arrows cannot be in the water now. Gibdo was in, Twin Islands, hot spring water chest.
I think Exodus trying to figure out how to route well, because he could have, it could be mirror shield chest, but if it's mirror shield chest for fire arrows, you do have to do like half of forward well.
Oh my goodness, that's a trade item right there. Oh no. Oh no. That might steer her in the right direction. Exodus is just about to do well.
I think at this point, it's Exodus's game to lose, unless if we go down a whole chain of items and well.
No, Exodus has not done Shrine. And at this point, with our hints, Shrine is pretty much just bait. Unfortunately, it seems. Sniffa.
Sniffa. While the mountain title deed could push Eris to Hull, I don't think that's going to push her to do Hot Spring Water Grotto, because that will open up all of the Kana for her.
Yeah, it's truly unfortunate. It's... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I think we are having the connectivity issues again. We do not... So, ice arrows are on Evan. Fire arrows, we believe, is in the bottom of... beneath the well at this point.
That is true. Since
Evan
Eris...
is the Zora on his piano, in which you play a song that he's trying to get copyright for, and he just pays you royalties. Alright. We are dropping frames on Exodus' side again, unfortunately. But he has grabbed the bugs.
As I see... Oh! I think he's in left side well.
Yep, he is in left side well. There's something big there.
He's soaring out.
It's fire arrows, probably.
It must... Yep. He marked it on his tracker.
So yeah, Exodus just hit go mode. Oh, feed's back. Because now he's in the Kana Castle. So yeah, at this point, it is Exodus's game to lose.
And just as a note, the feed that we are seeing on Exodus's side is about 5 minutes behind Eris's.
Yeah.
So right now his timer's about to hit 154.
Yeah, it's just a little bit unfortunate. Oh my god.
Ooh,
There's FD on Mountain Title D to Handon. It doesn't matter nearly as much with, like, Great Fairy Sword.
Yeah. If it was Kokiri Sword...
Yeah, it would matter a bit more. But at this point, Exodus has 3 Go Mode dungeons. You can choose in any order. So he's probably gonna do like Snowhead and then probably... But I believe Eris's next play is probably Twin Islands here. But yeah, a huge raid from Zelda Speedruns. They were doing the showcase for the Season 8 standard tournament. So, and those looked like pretty fun settings. I was watching a bit of it earlier. But, yeah, at this point, it's just... Eris does not have it yet, but we do know where fire arrows are. They are in beneath the well on the left side chest. But she has to grab a Gibdo in Hot Spring Water Grotto.
I think she has realized.
She realized...
She do it.
But Exodus has already gotten all the stuff he needs. I wouldn't be surprised if that was just a bow in that chest. The one that Exodus just passed by, because it was a big chest.
I think it could technically be Bunny Hood too, even though we know Bunny Hood leads to magic. That is completely magic locked for that chest. We have already seen Frog. Frog was... Oh, where was Frog?
It was in the toilet.
Oh, yeah.
We were joking about the fact that you just hand in a girl's letter and you get a frog. You put a girl's letter in the toilet and you get a frog out of it. But yeah, at this point, probably like another... or several... It's just Go Mode 3 dungeons at this point.
Yeah, I imagine Exodus will be finishing probably maybe around 2:15 because he still has a whole GBT to do and climbing Stone Tower.
Yeah.
And there's Eris's Gibdo mask.
But yeah, at this point it's basically just Go Mode dungeons. But basically, if you did the lemons early, you probably were able to just skip a lot of the crazy stuff.
Yeah, both runners put off Ranch quite a bit. Because neither one did it first cycle. And then second cycle...
Because they both did Deku Palace Night 3.
Yes.
Which at that point was like way too late.
Yes, and then second cycle, I believe both runners had to go do all of Graveyard, including Dompe.
Yep.
So it didn't make sense to leave Graveyard to go do Ranch, and then go back to Graveyard to do Dompe to get Keg. So, because of that, both runners put off doing Bremen's.
Yes, lemons were required.
We had
for
required
mask.
We had required Butler for Zora, required Dompe for Keg, and required lemons for Goron.
And Bremen mask was in the way of the hero Deku Palace. Yeah. Well, to a degree. Eris is setting up well for both sides, it looks like. And then... Yep, Stone Tower Temple first on Exodus's side. Because it is so much easier just to route Great Bay Temple to being your last dungeon, because it sets you up perfectly for the tower with like perfect execution. It almost like you almost have like just barely enough time before the counter goes down if you get absolutely perfect everything. But yeah, this seed definitely at the very end screamed the dungeons just didn't dungeons just did not have much this seed. Other than Woodfall, and Woodfall, it was the stuff behind it.
Woodfall also had lens.
True!
Which was required.
Which was logically required this seed.
Erisa forgetting her fire arrows.
Fire arrows. We've all had our moments like that. So it's very understandable.
So I believe fire arrows were on left side well. So I believe Eris will check right side, chest, then left side.
But yeah, at this point, it's just, go get key, beat boss, easy. But man, the beginning of that seed was threadbare, like...
Bottlenecked into lemons, pretty much.
Bottlenecked into lemons. I know Shan would be very happy of this seed. Then again, who doesn't like the lemons? They're the most adorable creatures. But basically,
Eris?
with this, Exodus moves on to the next round, and Eris is in the lower bracket. So she still has a chance to, like, rip her way through lower bracket and maybe even have a revenge match against Exodus.
Eris about to pick up her fire arrows. Exodus putting the go in Gomez.
Yes.
And that is effectively go mode for Eris. She just
Yeah.
has to remember to go back and pick up Oath that egos before beating all 4 temples, or else there's a, I don't know, 40-second cutscene.
Yep. Yeah, it would have been more cursed if it was like... Well, what would you have even hinted at that point?
Sewers? What else could we have had? We could have had Sewers, Way of the Hero. We could have had...
Caught in Way of the Hero. Well would be reasonable compared to Stockpot in, because the hook shot already fulfills it.
Where did we find All Knight's Mask? Was it in Termina Field?
Yep, Termina Field, the Pillar Grotto.
We could have had Termina Field Way of the Hero. in place of Twin Islands. Or imagine if we didn't have Deku Palace Way of the Hero.
Oh my god, especially with that Bremen mask. With the lemons. But we are seeing Twin Mold on Exodus' side. Having to snipe Twin Mold because he did not get the mountain title deed. Where was that again?
Shrine.
Oh yeah, a shrine, and then the that led to Fierce Deity Mask on Mountain Title Deed Handon. But yeah, this was definitely a seed of all time. And that is Twin Mold on Exodus' side. So he's approximately just a little over 2 dungeons ahead. 2 fast dungeons ahead of Eris.
Twin Mold having the big bucks today.
Yeah.
And I think Exodus has a ferry in case things go in case things go catastrophically wrong during George or Majora.
Yeah, though I don't think too much about Majora considering Great Fairy Sword.
True.
Honestly, the worst part about that fight is that he actually has double magic.
Yeah.
Because ideally you actually want your magic drained before facing off against Majora. Because then you have the arrows having the property that Majora doesn't try dodging them, basically.
Yes,
but without all the extra wind-up.
Yes, because Majora won't dodge arrows if they are light arrows. And you can trick them by having light arrows equipped, but not actually firing the light arrows, because, again, if you're out of magic, you'll just be normal arrows, so they'll go by faster.
Oh, is Eris doing Great Bay Temple? Before, the Stone Tower Temple.
Maybe she just wants to do regular dungeon order.
I mean, it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. All you have to do is make sure you can efficiently route in the time, basically.
Exodus doing the Nintended way of this room.
To be fair, that trick can be somewhat finicky at times.
It can be.
Although, we're definitely not doing Nintended tricks here.
Nope. Yeah, I don't think we do any temples the Nintended way. At least not today. Rando. At least not today. Completely unintended.
We are just, both runners have hit go mode, but Exodus has a bit of a lead, especially if, once you factor in the fact that, his feed is about 5 minutes behind Eris's because of, connectivity issues he was having earlier. But that's probably another bow right there. Or a junk mask, because we have not seen any other bow other than the one we got off of the postman's face.
I imagine that Exodus would be finishing before the 220 mark. I'd imagine.
Possibly.
Factoring in the feed being behind.
At this point, it's just an execution battle between them, and Exodus has a pretty big head start.
So what would you say the lesson is of this seed, if any?
Lemons.
Lemons.
But, like, to be truthful, it would have been very difficult to route that in general.
Early Dompe does not go hand in hand with routing the first cycle. Or even the second cycle sometimes. Because the choice between doing Ranch or Dompe, it's a hard one to make. Because usually it's going to be Dompe, but it could come back to bite you.
The thing too was they got for the first cycle they got Bremen like Night 3. That was going to be extremely difficult to route in. So it wasn't like they would have gotten it. Like they could have gotten it sooner, but like as soon as they got the captain's hats, like it's a potential song, and that song could be Sonata, which could push us like in the forward direction. But like this time around, it was just some bad luck, and it just ended up being healing. It's like, we're here anyway. We need to get the powder keg, so it just made sense to do that. Like ultimately, yeah, there really was no like right way to do like to route that in, because it was awkward.
Yes.
Because you're definitely still doing like grandma's stories, you're getting that bow. And you want to have that time waster too for like the only thing I could think of is like doing Deku Palace during the day 3, but like that's somewhat unorthodox because you kind of want to have those time wasters.
Exactly, because I think there wasn't that much to do besides maybe West.
Yeah.
And
there was like not very much. And yeah, Exodus had like on the timer he is already finished. It's just that his feed is like quite a bit behind.
yes, GG's Exodus. Welcome in, Eris. GG's.
Hello and GG's. Yeah, we were just talking about how rough this seed was to route. Like, both of you did like a really good job routing. It's just unfortunate that how it ended up being.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I felt like the key mistake for me was forgetting that room key actually opens the inn at all times, because I was thinking about doing short story. But I was like, I don't want to wait until 8 a.m. until I go south. So I didn't get my hook, and yeah. Because with that I would have just instantly gone Deku Palace and then I could have had Goron Cycle 1, but yeah, I don't know. I play like one seed every month, so I'm starting to forget all the little things.
No, that is absolutely fair. That's probably about as frequently as I play for Majora's Mask these days. Because for me these days, it's Twilight Princess addiction.
I think EXO is in the waiting room. I'm confirming.
Hello, NGGs.
Hello and GG's.
Hi, thank you.
Yeah. This was an interesting seat to say the least.
Yeah, that was very weird for sure.
I'm just happy because it had lemons required.
Yeah. Yeah, I was surprised by that because we had also gotten the lullaby in Palace, and I thought that was way more likely to be the Way the Hero item, especially with Twin Islands Way the Hero. But
Yeah.
turns out it was just the Bremen mask.
Yeah. Well, it didn't help that both copies of the Snowhead Temple Foolish Hint were in Ranch.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This was pretty funny. So 3 Wave the Hero items in Pirates Fortress US.
Yeah. Well, we never did find the bunny hood.
I am curious to where that bunny hood was. It must have been magic locked, I'd assume.
It's probably just chilling in Stone Tower.
That's also a possibility. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I felt like pretty much I anti-God routed, so
To be fair, this is one of those kinds of seeds that would definitely do that to begin with.
Yeah,
Oh, Pinnacle Rock, Postman's Hat, Bunny Hood. Oh, that is
damn.
so cursed.
It's
not
actually
magic
just
locked.
2 Way of the Heroes in PFS. Oh, it's
Yes,
trash.
It's the light arrows and Beerus Shield in PFS. I
Yep.
think we were also saying earlier that things could have shaped up really differently if we didn't have that Twin Islands Way of the Hero. If it was Pirates Fortress Sewers or Termina Field for that All Knights mask. But having Twin Islands Way of the Hero led to, Hot Spring Water Grotto being something to go take a look at.
Yeah. Though it was also the thing that initially pushed, I think also pushed our runners away from doing Ranch, sooner.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zori Grotto is nerfed to the death. Never check Zori Grotto, I guess. We doesn't like a Grotto anymore, and you nerfed it secretly.
Or it's just that Hot Spring Water Grotto needed a buff. Or at least not enough of one, apparently.
Well, I think that's all from me. Did either of you have any other questions or anything to add?
No. I think I'm good, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have anything else, but yeah. GG.
GG's.
GG's, guys. Gonna send us off to Zelda Speedruns 2, where they are currently doing the Spec versus Sonaholic race in Winner's Bracket Round 3. And with that, have a good one.